Breaking news: 34 lawyers defend suspected killers of Deborah Samuel in court. Can you believe that? 34. 34 lawyers who are of the same religion, yeah, feels that they want to back him up. So, do you know the funniest thing? What has happened to her? Not everybody feels the same way that this is wrong. Some persons up till now, in fact, one of them is Dangote's son-in-law, who put it down out there on Twitter that yes, she got what she deserved when she was running her mouth. That's a young man. You know, the person that likes to to spite people, and they don't get, they are not satisfied until they spite somebody else. But when they do it to them, because they are so insecure in themselves, they hate it so much. These are the people we have. 34 lawyers standing up to defend the gruesome murder. Can you believe that? Welcome to Nigeria. In case you are wondering where you are welcome. Let's get all the details. 34 lawyers defend suspected killers of Deborah Samuel in court. What a shame. A total number of 34 lawyers defended Bele Rumi Aliyu and Adamu Hassan, the suspected killers of Deborah Samuel, in court today. The defense team was led by Professor Mahmood Ibrahim. Deborah Samuel, a 200-level home economics student of Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto, was lynched by a mob on May the 12th over alleged blasphemy of the prophet. However, the suspects, who were so-called students, her fellow colleagues of the deceased, were docked at the Sokoto Chief Magistrate Court for the alleged perpetration in the crime. When asked to take their place, they pleaded not guilty to the crime. Prosecuting Inspector Musa told the court that an investigation was in progress as Deborah's corpse were still in the mortuary, which the family has taken for burial. The lead of the defense team, Professor Ibrahim, then applied for the bail of the suspect to liberal terms, citing constitutional provision and section of the administration of criminal justice in the whole justice law. The trial judge, named withheld for security reasons, however, received the ruling bail. Name withheld for security reasons, however, reversed the ruling on the bail application and ordered the accused to be remanded at the customary center pending the next court session. Before she was lynched, Deborah was accused of derogatory Islam on their school WhatsApp platform. She did not tell anybody anything. No, it was a school WhatsApp platform. And what did she do? They study safe. Now home economics, so not be medicine and surgery. They can say okay, she was now home economics, cooking, food management and processing, to become a better woman, wife to the society, in the society, to contribute her own quota. Yet Aisha Buhari, the wife of the president, if he come to her rescue, put lawyer for her. Welcome to Nigeria. And they go tell you, say they mean you well. A violent street protest followed the arrest of the suspect linking to the lynch of Deborah as the protesters demonstrated immediately after the release of the security operatives that the governor Aminu impose a 24 hours curfew, that there is no need for the governor to do such because they are all of the same religion and they understand the premise of what the religion entails and talks about, that they are just being political. You see why they can confidently look at the government in the face and tell them you are a hypocrite? Yet they can tell them such. They can tell them, they can say it to their face. Why? Because they know the truth. They are all deceiving themselves. You see, Nigerians, let me just tell you the truth. Every man for his own, God for all. Every man, now for his own. Now God, now be the God of all. Oh. Because these people, everything we they see, so they tell you, say, this country, God will help us. I mean, how can it be so bad? What did she do that her very own classmate? Let me tell you the truth, what happened. Oh. At a very, WhatsApp group, okay, this WhatsApp group, every one of us has belonged to one WhatsApp group or another at some point. Maybe church, mosque, class, school, friends, old girls, whatever it is. Old boys, we all belong to one WhatsApp group at some point or the other. She was asked a question by her classmate. Apparently, I think she was one of the highest scorers. That how did you pass that exam? And she just replied, saying, "Now Jesus." So somebody now said she should retrieve that statement and posted, some prayer by, his religion. And the girl replied by saying, please, this WhatsApp group is strictly for assignment, is strictly for what we should be doing in class, so that information dissemination, basically, so we can all be abreast with what is going on. Please, let's stop all this nonsense messages, prophet messages, and the rest. This WhatsApp group is not for that. So before you could, what she said was a voice message. Okay, before you could say Jack Robinson, about 3 messages came in. 2 were from Muslims in her class, then 1 was from none. We said she should retrieve that word she just said immediately. She now said, what do you mean? I said the WhatsApp group is for the class matter and not for any other purposes. I cannot retrieve it. I've said what the group is for, and Holy Ghost fire on anybody and nothing will happen to me. Apparently, these boys became very angry. If you know one thing about those boys, to a large extent, they have anger issues. They are easily provoked. It's a place where they feel the male dominates, the female dare not. How dare you question my authority? Because we're all going to school, Abby. You want to now, I'm talking to you, you cannot, those kind of manly African mentality thing. Before you know it, they were discussing it in their mosques. They sent to their friend, look at what this girl, and before you know it, the thing went out of context. They went out of campus to bring in machineries, other mosques outside the school, to come and say, look at what this girl said. She has insulted prophet, this thing, because I posted this prayer. She did not go there outrightly to insult prophet. No, she did not go and insult prophet to say, this one happened to prophet. Prophet did not do this. Prophet did that. That's not what she said. She said nothing of such. She only said, this group is for this, and please, nobody should post any nonsense thing. My dear, those people they brought from, it was her classmates, the boys in her class, that went outside the class to go and bring other people to say, yes, let's deal with her. Mouth is too sharp. And they came with sticks and stones. And, they started unleashing it on a young girl. God have mercy. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.